What's up, YouTube? Man, I'm out here today doing something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Finally gonna be able to get this pull-up bar set put in. Pretty simple project, but I want to show you guys what I got going on and just the components it's gonna take to do it. Pretty simple hardware store stuff. It's gonna be got two 12-foot 4x4s and a 1-inch pipe. It's 4 foot long and some flange mounts. Few lag bolts to hold her in there pretty tight, and then a couple of bags of concrete that we're going to set it in the ground with. But you get you a good set of post hole diggers, and you can do this probably in 10 minutes if you got all your stuff together. So let me show you what I got here. All right, so let me show you what we got here. I got these posts leaned up beside the barn. They're 12 foot. Reason you got to go with 12 foot is because you got to go in the ground at least 2.5, 3 foot 36 inches to get a good anchor. And then we're gonna put some some concrete in there, 260 pounds, 60 pound on each side. We're not gonna be digging these holes with a shovel. We're gonna use these fence posts, so they'll be a little bit more precise. Then that 1-inch galvanized bar there is gonna be anchored in there with like I said, these two flanges. And really, I mean, believe it or not, these are like one of the more expensive components for this. They're like $17 a piece. Everything else, I mean, the wood, granted the wood they're 25 bucks for a 12 foot, but you can a lot of times find them on sale or whatever. But anyways, this little project here, I think was just shy of like 100 bucks. So when you're talking about calisthenics, there's not much that can beat a pull-up bar. So we're gonna show you how we're gonna get this thing mounted, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we got to be getting close. Out here in Florida, when you start hitting sand, you're in that 24-inch or a little below range. So I'm gonna give you a tape measure real quick and see where we're at. All right, so let's see what we got here. It's 20. What's that? 26, 20, 26. So we'll go. I said 30 inches. $144, just 115 inches. That's 9.5 foot. That should be fine. We'll go another 4 inches. Right on the money. All right, so the good thing is here is we can just throw one of these in here, and then we'll true it up. Two more. All right, we'll call that good. Okay. There you go. We're just going to use these as set screws, and then what we'll do is we'll get the span right on the top, and then we'll true it up on the bottom, and then obviously we'll go from there and put our concrete in, and we'll set some anchors to keep it nice and straight while it dries. But for now, we're just going to put these in and set this pipe up here on top. We're really just trying to keep this, if you can see, where it's really just kind of accessible from maybe one leap, or just maybe like a post on the bottom there we can step up on. You want to use a speed square? Okay. Yep, 30 degrees down. All right, well, we're gonna roll with that. All right, so that's pretty good this way. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's where we want to be right there. So I'm just going to put a little dirt in there just to help set that. And then
after this, we're going to measure again on the next part. So
then tamp it in there.
Yeah. Oh, this is rough.
60 pounds a piece. What we'll do is open these bags up and then pour them in there. That way we'll just instead of mixing it, pre-mixing it, we'll pour it in there, put enough water in there and just let it set, and then we'll worry about bracing it. That way we can brace it and keep it nice and true, dry overnight, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, so we're just gonna use something that, you know, like the shower or something that's gonna just rinse this down in here. Okay, a little more. Maybe work some of those air bubbles out of there. It's nothing cosmetic, obviously. This is just a good anchor. So the last thing we got to do here is we got to, you know, as we make sure this thing nice and square. Beautiful. what we're gonna do is we're gonna brace it. So, nothing special. All right, that's it. We got this thing braced on both sides here, and most importantly, our bar's level. We're gonna leave this thing overnight. I didn't use quick set concrete. Don't have to, right? So we're gonna get on this thing in the morning. All right, so we're back out here this morning to check this thing out. We let it dry about 24 hours. It's about 11 o'clock, so it's just morning time, but it gave us a full 24 hours of time to dry. So we're just gonna check it out real quick and see if we can do a pull-up. So I mean, really main thing is here just obviously the concrete, just giving it time to set. It's set up, so my wife behind the camera wanted to know if I could get up here, but for me it's not any big deal. We're gonna put in a little step here for the girls, but let's see if I can do a pull-up real quick. From a dead hang. There you go, YouTube. Got us a pull-up bar. It's a simple 30-minute project, under $100 from your local hardware store. Thanks for watching.